the 2021 rendezvous. The Moon Lake Gathering now held at.
You're getting it tomorrow, Dan.
Yeah.
Brother.
So, and we're going on a little expedition. Dan's taking us on. I'm not sure. Are you taking us on this expedition? We're going to go see something cool, man. Lead on. Let's go.
No, it's that guy over there.
Okay, let's find him.
Let's find that guy
behind the tree.
Man, well, you got quite the crew here.
Well, yeah. Before we head over there, I want to tell everybody here something, but it's not something I want to put on camera. Sorry.
All right, hold on.
Going into
Action, hit it.
Follow this little path up to that little platform you see. Turn to your left and you'll see an old Spanish mine that was blasted shut probably in the early 40s. Friend of mine, been in it, I can't count how many times before they blew it up.
And that's how you learned about it, was from him?
Well, no, we actually found it years before, and then later he said, oh yeah, I know which mine you're talking about.
Okay.
And he explained all that to me. But yeah, and this one is not on the map.
This one isn't on the copper map. Okay, I'm gonna go take a look at this.
But we're not gonna say copper.
Okay, erase copper map. Okay.
There you go, Terry.
Did you get it?
Yep.
Where's he looking at here?
There's an old
Rick?
Spanish wine.
Up there?
So I'll show you right here. See this slide right here?
Oh.
Yeah, right into the hill.
Yeah. It was up and then it was kind of in the hill this way. Right up in there. Just a Forest Service blasted it shut for public safety.
Yeah.
Basically, this is an old Spanish trail, okay? Forest Service will tell you it's a Forest Service trail. We really don't care. After we get up the top of the hill, you're going to see the old trail. New trail stays to the left. Keep your eyes open. They're not easy to see at first. Once you get on it, you'll see.
Let's go. Let's go. Is that it, Dan? Is that it? Is that your trail?
That probably started out as an old deer trail.
Or fishing trail.
I'm not. It's everybody I know who's famous.
Tell me if you can see the old trail.
Well, I see a trail, yes. Is that it?
Most people walk right past it.
Yep, you wouldn't...
Get up here, Utah. We'll get up front here. We get special treatment. Okay. Sometimes.
Smile.
There used to be a big log here, and that's how I knew.
Smile.
But there is nothing left of the log from the fire. You get in front, you have the camera. Follow that trail.
Let's follow this trail.
Let's follow it. Say, you're pretty good at this. Why would the Forest Service divert you away from this trail?
Good question.
I think it's because the 7-Eleven store is that way. You still see it okay?
Yep.
You'll see it real good here in a minute.
Oh yeah, this took some work to get this. Not a lot of work, but they had to work at making this a trail.
Yeah, they knew exactly where they wanted it, huh?
He was going somewhere, huh?
This is the old trail that eventually connects with the new trail again, which is the old trail, and runs up the west side of the lake. Stop right here. You see anything unusual?
Yep, I know that picture, that
You been
tree.
here?
Nope, I haven't been here, but I've seen that in pictures.
What's the matter with you?
Huh?
I thought you'd been up here.
Nope, I haven't been up here.
I brought Sean up.
Oh,
Figured he'd bring you up.
nope.
Because I let
You must
Sean
have-
know very early on. Anything
Ye-
I show you, you're welcome to take Terry.
Oh, well, he hid it from me. But thank you for saying that.
Well, wait. I might be wrong. It might have been... Oh, yeah, it could have been don't show Terry.
That's
No.
probably what it was. Don't show Terry, because he did.
But I've done several samples on
Yeah,
this.
there's more people coming up.
Yeah, we'll wait till the other people clump. And looking at this, everybody's always called it the owl tree
Yep.
for obvious reasons. The Spanish didn't use owls. They didn't use lizards. They didn't use bunnies or any other little furry creature. This was a heart.
Tree goes.
The heart had pretty much one meaning. Not because the books say so. It meant there's a king's mine nearby, okay? I could see very clearly that it's a heart.
How can you see it's a heart? Point that out to me.
The trees grow in from the sides,
Yep.
okay? Just like this. Now to validate that, we had to go in and core sample and find the outer edge of the original carving where it meets this surface, okay? You can date it by core sampling through here to what's left of the heart of the tree, then come over here and core sample here to what's left of the heart of the tree, put the samples side by side, and you can literally count backwards to what year this was carved.
What'd you come up with?
Now, I did do the samples on this one. Usually I have a friend of mine who's a biologist, and one of his jobs is core sampling trees and dating them. This tree was dated roughly 1771 when it was carved. Do you know anybody that was here around 1771 and the right hand of the map is missing? Nunez.
Yeah.
Okay. By core sampling around this, we found the outer edge, so we know dang well this is a heart. Most people think trees grow this way. They do, but out of the top. If they carved this symbol right here 300 years ago, it's still going to be here 200 years later, 300 years later. It's not going to go up. That's not how trees grow. But this will grow over like this. Aspen trees will not do this. Aspen trees, it's impossible almost to date when the symbol was carved. There used to be another tree right here. As you can see, it's hammered. The other one was right there, and as you can see, it's down. I thought they burned. Apparently they've just fallen. And there are several others here. Now we're going to have to cross over the log that wasn't here to continue following the old trail. You have to turn the camera off. I'll show you some other things.
Dang it.
And that's where Steve Schaefer did one of his Hail Marys and dug a big hole. This one here originally, we pulled out a bunch of rocks, put them over there and off to the side. But we covered it back up and proved exactly how it was. Someone's been up here since. Well, this is just one of the few site trees, as we call them up here. What it is, basically, it's a mark on both sides of the tree, and your job is to draw a straight line through, and it'll point to something significant, or most cases, a final location. There are two of them here. This mine has been marked by Spanish, Thomas Rhodes, and Aztec. And it's all here. I've only shown you a little bit of it. Not because I don't trust you, it's just...
I want the full enchilada, man.
No,
Quit holding out on us.
Half a
I'm
burrito,
just-
come on.
I'm just still jealous because I just can't tell whether you're uglier than me or not.
I am, so
Are
man,
you sure?
that debate's settled,
Let's have
so
a
let's
vote.
hear it.
Who's the ugliest, me or Terry? It's okay, you won't hurt his feelings.
Okay, sorry, can't fix that.
Okay, now we're going to show you where the old trail meets up with the
So is that a mark?
new
Hey, tell
forest
these
trail.
guys, they missed it.
Where?
Okay, hit it.
Try as you may right through here to find the old trail. I think it's right there, but if you go up in 100 feet, 200 feet, you'll find it. And it takes you up into a swampy area, and after that you can't follow it anymore. I'm just letting you know it's not always possible to see the old trails. The only reason I knew that trail was up there is because we were looking for certain things on the map. And I'm in the habit of looking for trails wherever I go. The 1 league tree that's on the map
Yeah.
is that fallen tree.
Ah,
You think all of us can roll it over?
I don't know.
We got some
I'd be willing to
manpower
give it a try
here. We might be able
because
to.
I want to see it.
Huh.
I want to know it's not gone forever.
'Cause it will be.
And the reason it's significant, I mean, it doesn't matter to me anymore because I know exactly where the tree is. I'll always know where the tree was until the aluminum kicks in.
So you're
Your mom
talking
cooks with
about
aluminum too.
you're
I paint aluminum.
you're talking about 1 league to your walk in the park.
No,
Okay.
no.
All right.
I'm talking about one of the larger mining projects up here. And based on the fact that they put a 1 league tree here, I dare say the Spanish were probably mining it or something close by. I've never found a mine dump, but this one's an open face mining project. And I think it's a little trick that either dates back to the Romans or they learned it from them. Because you can't tell how old they are. All you can tell is that it's not a natural slide.
So I want to know, are you going to be talking about what are you going to be talking about today? You can or when you
Aliens.
talk aliens? What are you going?
Oh, and dwarfs.
The dwarf
And what are those
line.
other things? They have long ears and you get them wet and they pop.
Gremlins.
Gremlins. Let's talk about gremlins.
So are you going to talk about the ancients up here, or you can talk about Moonlight? What you're talking to me on?
Ancient cultures.
Okay. All right.
All the different cultures that have been here, and I'm only going to give a small sample of evidences.
Okay.
Is the rest in your
Because
books? Some in your
wait
books?
till you see how I write. It's tight-lipped, but you'll notice as time goes on, I loosen up. But everything is connected. Even the Jesse James book. It's all connected. And I can't explain what I mean by that. There's one hell of a story to tell, and I don't know that I'm ever going to be able to tell it. So, how about them Dodgers?
Hey. Hey. Let's go watch the game.
No.
#1 Dodger, right there.
The reason this tree is significant is because, number one, it's on that particular map. The first time we brought the map in here and we're trying to identify everything on the map, I noticed that this tree had something on it, but I couldn't tell what it was, and I kind of shrugged it off and just walked past it. Well, my buddy Daryl, he tried to tell me what it was, but apparently my head was somewhere else, and it was 2 years later. I come walking up this same trail, looked up at the tree, knew exactly what it was. And I says, well, there's the 1 league tree right there. And he says, well, I showed you that 2 years ago. I says, you did? I says, what'd I say? Let me guess. I shrugged and turned around and walked away. And he says, yeah, pretty much. So you have to pay attention. Some of the best things that we find are by people who have never done this before. Now, Daryl, on the other hand, has been doing this his whole life. I doubt you'll ever get an interview from him, though. Very interesting character.
You know, I've been in areas researching and studying areas, and then all of a sudden something that I'd missed pops out, and I think, why did I not see that? You know, in the beginning, and it's years later before I see it. You know, I don't know what the deal is, but as soon as you spot it, it stands right out, and you think, how could I have missed that?
But the interesting thing is what the fire has done to this tree. The tree looks as though it was really never touched by the fire, but look at the base of it. And the reason that this tree is important to me is because it's evidence showing that the Spaniards at least knew about that mining operation, because it is exactly 1 league as you follow the trail. And I've always been willing to say that the Spanish never mined that one and that it was mined by Romans. But this tree shows that can't be true. Not the Romans part, that the Spanish didn't mine it. Romans could do anything. Spanish they were lazy. I mean, yeah, they walked 3,000 miles, okay. Rode on a boat for 3,000 or more miles. So we got to give them some credit.
So how high up the tree is the mark?
It's going to be,
Because you can get under that.
it's going to be right here, okay?
Okay, so it's going to be like close, huh?
Roughly in here.
It looks like to me that's all burned, that side.
Now, if everybody wants to grab a branch and see if we can't roll it, I don't think we're going to be
You
able
need your
to
chainsaw.
because of all these. Exactly. It should be about
Nah.
right in here.
Got some serious level.
They're right here somewhere, but I'm not seeing them
But
in
it looks way
stone.
different because of the burn and stuff.
Well,
So, and I haven't been
one
up
of
here
the
for years.
one of the rock circles is just off the trail, and I'm wondering if I walked past it
Yeah,
because I don't recall it being this far up there.
it isn't that far up there.
No, I think it's right back here. As far as this way goes,
Danny? Is it right there?
No, that's a burned out tree.
yeah, it is.
Burned out tree.
As far as going that way, there is a lot of things to see up that way, but you'd have to know what you're looking at. Nothing earth-shattering. It's one of the best examples of an old Spanish trail I've ever seen. But keep in mind, the Forest Service has maintained it, okay? But this trail actually goes up and over the top of the mountain, down into Brown Duck Basin, and I forget where, it's called the San Pedro Trail.
San Pedro Trail comes up out on top of Dry
Yeah.
Canyon up there.
Well, with LiDAR, we're hoping to be able to identify all the old trails.
Yeah, you follow this one where it comes around right here and it hooks on. And then about just before the top of the lake, you'll see it cuts down. Goes down along there, hits the river and goes across through there. It's kind of
You think the old mine on the other side is... You think the old mine on the other side of the lake is exposed?
Huh? The other side? Not yet.
Look how low the water is.
Getting close. If we've got the original level, you'd be close, I think.
Greg was saying it's
They
about
had the
the
fish.
original level.
They had the fish on the map, and that was at original level. So you're still going to have to go down, I think, in the water.
Go down some more.
And right here, there's a shelf that the old timers used to dance on. Gold bars right off the edge of it. Drive through there.
Let's try to find the circles of stone, even though
I wouldn't go anywhere without it.